Hi guys, I hope you didn't eat too much popcorn last night as we saw the meltdown take place between former friends Donald Trump and Elon Musk. The Tesla boss had been given the job to find waste in the public sector and came up short. But his whole thing was that it was necessary to reduce government debt. Donald Trump, with his tax cuts for the rich as part of his so-called Big Beautiful Bill, would add trillions to government debt, which made Elon look a bit stupid. Well, as the row escalated, Musk dropped a few bombshells. He retweeted old posts by Trump contradicting the president's current position and even pointed out the dreaded Epstein list, claiming that Trump was on it. The president responded by saying that Elon had Trump derangement syndrome. Then former advisor and highly influential commentator Steve Bannon weighed in with this.
Doge was, for any fanboys that still exist, while you're wrapping up in your cape tonight, understand on Doge, he didn't find any fraud. There's plenty of fraud out there. This was President Trump's first complaint. Was this all BS? Right, with the Doge. The act that President Trump should be taking immediately, I think, when he threatens to take one of the big programs out of SpaceX, President Trump tonight should sign an executive order calling for the Defense Production Act to be called in SpaceX and seize SpaceX tonight before midnight. The U.S. government should seize it. If a guy's going to sit there and start making quotes, also, as Stuart Stevens talked back in January, I don't know why we haven't had a full investigation. Look, if you're going to deport illegal aliens, you got to deport illegal aliens. The good go with the good, the goose and the gander. They got to go back to this, as Stuart Stevens talked about, and go through everything about his immigration status. I happen to believe, given the facts that I've been shown, that he's an illegal alien, and illegal aliens got to be deported.
Wow. It's not going to calm down anytime soon, is it? The MAGA have turned on Elon Musk. They used to support him because, of course, he supported the president. He was instrumental in getting Donald Trump into the White House, not just with spending $250 million, but also using his social media platform to promote Donald Trump and the Republican Party. It's not going very well, is it? Elon Musk, having thrown so much support behind the president, is now being there are calls for him to be deported and for his assets to be seized. And while Steve Bannon is no longer a member of the Trump administration, he still has a lot of influence, especially with the MAGA crowd. This is insane. Oh, and now what's going to happen next? It could be anyone's guess. But Scaramucci, who was a spokesperson for Donald Trump in the first administration for about 5 minutes, he had said before that this relationship will break down. And there's a possibility that Elon Musk will throw his support behind another party. Now, he mentioned at the time it was probably the Democrats. But Elon Musk went on social media and suggested that he was considering starting another political party. Now, he has the money, he has the influence, but this would decimate the Republican Party. So maybe Elon Musk is out for blood. I don't know whether he'll go ahead with this. He's a bit of an irrational figure, so setting up a political party requires a lot of time and effort. But if he did start supporting the Democrats or independent candidates by giving them huge amounts of money to run their campaigns, this would be extremely damaging to the Republican Party and Donald Trump. Now, is Donald Trump going to deport Elon Musk? I would normally think no, but what's happening today and over this week is just insane. So it's possible that ICE could turn up at Elon Musk's office, arrest him, and have him deported. We can't deny that as a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen, but anything could happen, I guess. It would be nice to see. This is a guy who, through his support behind Donald Trump, probably knowing that Donald Trump is a horrible, terrible individual, but didn't really care about the consequences. Well, now the consequences are coming home to roost. Maybe the metaphor is wrong. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.